So Aditya, any movies you watched recently?
I watched Michael actually
Michael,
about
okay.
a month back.
Okay, so it's a box office hit. Do you see the most recent one, Obsession?
No, I haven't. I'm not into
Okay,
horror. Have you seen it?
interesting. I haven't seen it because I'm not into horror also. But apparently, it's a very good low budget film which has done wonders in the box office. And that is what we're going to be talking about today, which is movies. Welcome to the Internet Podcast. So today with me, I have a different host. His name is Aditya, not Ivan. What's up, Aditya?
What's up?
So he's usually a producer, but today he has graciously agreed to come on cam. So we'll be talking about one of his preferred topics, which is movies. So apparently he's a very big movie enthusiast. Every time we ask him what's up during the holidays, he'll usually say, "Oh, I'm watching a movie." So you watched Michael recently. How was it?
I think it was great. I think it was really good. The acting was so good. The makeup was so good. He really looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Everything was good. The plot, the music. I mean, obviously the music. Everything was. It was a very very well made movie. And people are even saying that he's gonna win an Oscar because his acting was just really good.
Yeah, I think what helps is Jafar Jackson actually looks very similar to his uncle,
Yep.
even more than his own kids, I would say,
Yep.
which is very surprising. A nephew to look
Who? Paris.
Prince Jackson.
Oh,
Paris?
I don't know.
Okay, just saying stuff now. So, Jafar Jackson has a very uncanny resemblance to his uncle. And if you see, they actually recreated the movie, the music videos very well. Thriller, Smooth
Very well.
Criminal.
Especially Thriller was really good.
Yep. So, I think they really nailed it in the makeup department. So, I think that's one reason why that biopic did so well. A lot of times, biopics are, exaggerated or, just don't represent the life of the person they are, meant to represent,
Yeah,
as well as
definitely.
Michael has. And also, it didn't shy away from like controversial topics. Though a lot of people said like it could have improved on addressing more of it.
Right.
But
Especially they didn't even touch on the trials and the accusations.
yeah, exactly.
But they might do it in the next movie.
Yeah, there is a Michael 2 coming, apparently.
No, because this one stopped at bad. So
Yes,
I'm pretty sure the accusations came after that.
exactly. And it didn't shy away from talking about, all the abuse that Michael Jackson faced from his father. I was one of them, one of them.
Okay, but
Okay, moving
moving
on.
on,
Moving
that
on
movie
very
was really good.
swiftly.
Choreography was super good, especially.
Mm,
And I think it also kind of revived Michael Jackson in a
legacy.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot of Michael Jackson's on my TikTok now.
yeah,
A lot of his songs, Chicago especially.
correct. People are creating flash mobs, going on the streets dancing to Billie Jean Thriller.
Yo, what you know about flash mobs though? That's why my parents always put them on the at home when we're watching YouTube together.
Yeah, because I think it's a YouTube Shorts thing, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
they do that. And then actually, I think the Billboard 100 top 4 songs a while ago were actually Michael Jackson's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
quite interesting.
and his Spotify ranking now is fifth in the world.
Wow.
It was fourth or third or something. When I checked today, it's fifth.
Oh, damn. Okay,
So
okay.
it really
But that's
shot.
quite high though,
It is very high,
especially
especially for someone who's been gone for quite a while,
yeah. And he's
right?
made music very long ago.
Exactly.
I feel like I haven't watched it yet because I'm waiting for it to come on stream platform.
You
But
haven't watched Michael.
from what I can tell, it's like a musical, more of a musical, no?
I would say it's a mix actually because they
Oh,
really do show Michael's emotions, and I think even if you put the dances and the singing aside, you know some of the songs, it was
yeah.
actually a mix of Jafar's voice
And Michael's voice.
and Michael's voice,
Mm. They
and he can
blended
sing.
quite well.
Yep, he can really sing well. But even putting that aside, it kind of shows Michael Jackson's personality.
Oh, okay.
Like he's a very sweet guy
Yeah.
underneath. He's very innocent, and they really do show that.
Yeah, that's the part I missed out by not watching the full
Yep,
movie. So I'm looking forward to watching it.
yep.
So, with that, the 2026 summer box office is on track to be like one of the biggest since before COVID. But honestly, you have been to the cinema, for Michael. But when's the last time before that you actually paid to watch something in cinema instead of waiting for it to stream? For me, it's been a while, it's been like since last year.
That's a good question. I actually forgot, but I remember
Okay.
that I did go really recently. I would say maybe early this year,
Early this year.
but I forgot for which movie.
So it's much more sporadic than when we were children. I would say like when I was a kid, maybe I'll go once every 2 months or 3 months.
Really,
Yeah, for all those like kid movies, it's like a big occasion for everyone to go and meet up, and
especially.
it's a
Yeah,
very
definitely.
chill activity to do. But I think as we get older, all the streaming platforms came to prominence, and that's like one big reason why we, especially our generation, don't really go to cinemas often.
Yeah, and
So
that's super expensive now as well.
yeah. So would you say that do you miss that movie going experience, or do you still think that streaming is better?
I think it's nice to have a mix
Mm,
because on one hand, you can't beat the convenience and the versatility of a streaming platform, right? I mean,
Of course.
Netflix will pretty much have almost anything, and usually lots of movies. I wait for it to come out on a
Yes.
streaming platform. Like for example, this really famous movie that recently came out, the Ryan Gosling movie.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, people literally said that revived theaters, right? Because it was really, really good and acclaimed,
Yes.
and it's on Prime. It's on Amazon Prime now.
So now you're watching.
Yeah,
Same. I also had to watch it. It's long overdue.
yeah, it's
Mm.
a really good movie. Most people did see it in theaters, but I think nowadays most people will actually really try and wait.
Okay, but you know, you mentioned Project Hail Mary. There's Obsessions, Backrooms,
Yep,
Michael, the new Super Mario movie, which has become one of the highest grossing of all
yeah,
time. I think it's the highest grossing movie of all
the
time,
Super
if
Mario
I'm not
movie.
wrong. The sequel, the Super Mario sequel.
Is it really?
Apparently, that's what I've been told.
I mean, like the highest grossing animated movie.
I think so. I think so. But no, there are a few. These are just a few movies which have become huge hits. Does it mean that cinema is truly back, or like you think it's just hiding the fact that all the other cinemas are struggling, all the other movies are struggling? Sorry.
I mean, how many other movies can you name? First of all,
Fair enough. But
so,
there's a lot of. I feel like there's way more movies hitting the cinemas this year than the previous
yeah,
years.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
because production has quickly come back. Not only COVID, there was the writer's strike
Mm,
that happened in
right.
Hollywood, which was last year or last year. I can't remember.
Mm,
So that was very, very recent and it only just stopped, which is why they are finally able to get the movies back on track.
yep,
Odyssey is coming out, Spider-Man is coming out, Avengers Doomsday is coming out. So this
yep.
year is truly a very big year for cinema. But
Speaking of Avengers Doomsday, right?
mm,
Have you seen the recent Marvel movies?
yes, which ones
People
are you talking about though? There's a
are,
lot of recent
there's a
ones.
lot, right? But everyone is saying they're all bad.
I would say post Endgame, right? There was a period of time where it was just
So bad.
dud after dud. But then in between, they picked it up a bit. I would say Multiverse of Madness was a movie I quite liked, which might be
Right, right.
unpopular.
That was one of the good ones. That was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
And then Spider Man, of course.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
That was good.
Yep. Spider Man, of course, is always a
Always
classic.
good. Always good.
Uh, I would say in terms of series, also they had a lot of flops. Loki was like one exception, which
Loki
did
was
really
good.
well.
Moon Knight was good.
Moon Knight was also very good.
And then that What If? What If is also very good.
I loved What If. But I think What If is like a very niche fan base, though.
It is. It is.
Yes.
But everything else kind of flopped. Like the Marvels flopped. I don't think anybody liked that movie.
But I think, you
But I
know,
think Fantastic Four was okay.
Fantastic Four. Oh, okay, interesting. I felt like it's not worth watching from
But I
what I
think
saw.
the reception was better than the other flops, I
Yep,
think.
yep, yep.
And then what's next? Avengers Doomsday.
That's a big one. Chris Evans and Tony Stark returning.
The inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony Stark is coming as Doctor Doom, of course. Chris Evans is like a last minute addition, if I'm not wrong. He was announced just recently. So I think, do you think that the additions of these two people are like just money grab, just for fan service? Or do you think that there's going to be like actual substance behind the returns?
Well, I think on one hand, right, what is Marvel without Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr.?
Fair enough. They
I
are
mean,
very defining actors in
right.
the entire
Then Chris
universe.
Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, these guys are
Yep.
Scarlett Johansson, these guys are really, really the forefront. Tom
Yes.
Holland as well, forefront of Marvel right now,
Mm.
right? And I guess they have been missing for a while.
Yes, but they were written out. The thing is, Robert Downey Jr., his character died. Chris
Yeah,
Evans, his character is literally like
really
100
old.
years
Yeah,
old. So I think that while I'm all for having these wonderful actors back into the universe, it also does feel a bit of like you know, just more fan service. I felt Endgame was the perfect mix of fan service and
I
substance.
think Endgame was super good.
It
I
was a
think
really
Endgame
good
and
wrapping
Infinity
up.
War was they peaked.
Oh, one more movie that was very good was Black Panther 2.
Gomorrah also
After,
passed away. But Black
after
Panther 2
multiverse,
was really good.
after multiverse. But I think the multiverse saga in general has been more of a miss than a hit. But I think Spider-Man: Brand New Day and Doomsday are going to be very big pivotal moments
Definitely,
for the MCU.
definitely,
So if these two flop, then I think
everything
Marvel in general is cooked, and the multiverse saga is cooked. But I think if these do well, I think there's going to be much more great movies to come.
definitely.
I have a feeling Brand New Day is going to be good, but Doomsday I'm still not sure.
Brand New Days, I think, is almost guaranteed to be good. I mean,
Yeah.
I think 100% it's going to be good. I mean, you saw the views in the trailer itself when it first came out.
Mm.
I think it broke records or something.
Yes.
It's really good.
So we are talking about Marvel, we talked about Mario's sequel, and we talked about the Michael Jackson biopic. So why do you think that, the audiences, which is us, keep turning up for stuff we already know, but not original films? So these are all like based on is either like previous franchises or is based on people's lives. you know, is all tried and tested concepts. Like even let's say the horror movies like Obsessions and Backrooms, they are like the classic low budget horror films. I think it's a lot based on comfort. You know, a lot of our audiences are very used to the kind of content they like,
Hmm.
especially with series where you're able to binge them all in one go, or like movie series you're able to binge them all in one go on streaming platforms. They're very used to like particular types and they know what they like. So I think a lot of people like to use tried and tested formula when making their movies, and it ends up being successful. So that is why both filmmakers are motivated to try and keep leveraging on this formula, while also audiences are quite hesitant to try out new concepts of films unless it's like by a big director like Christopher Nolan or someone like that.
I think so. I
Yep.
agree with that actually.
But
Yep.
actually, talking about Christopher or Nolan, he's been going to release a historical classic. This is the Odyssey. So
Mm.
is the first film shot entirely in IMAX. So this movie is basically made for the big screen. So are you going to be seeing it in theaters, or do you think you're still going to wait for it, for on Netflix or something?
I think this is something you kind of have to see in IMAX, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And that too, it's starring Tom Holland and Anne Hathaway. I think
Exactly.
I think it's gonna be a very good
And
movie.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon is Odysseus
Right,
himself.
right. I think it's
So
gonna be a very good
very
movie.
big names.
And
So
usually these historical movies don't miss.
yes. So actually, that's one more thing I was gonna ask you. It has such a star-studded cast. Do you think it's just like more clickbait, more like fan service, or do you think that it's actually going to contribute to a good storyline and good acting from all of these names? Because sometimes too many cooks spoil the dish.
But I think I mean all these actors are known for showing up and actually doing a good
Performing
job.
well, true.
Yeah,
And Oppenheimer also had a star-studded cast and it did really well.
it did very well. Yeah. I
I
mean,
really like
before
Oppenheimer.
Michael came,
Yes,
then Michael kind of shattered its record
true.
for the best biopic or something like that. But yeah,
Yes,
I think having a star-studded cast just makes it more likely to be good. And even
true.
if for some reason, whatever, they don't perform acting-wise, I think the visuals and it's Christopher Nolan, right? The storyline is going to be amazing.
Fair enough. It's a
I
big
think,
clutch.
yeah, I think it's going to be a very good movie.
Yes. So you were saying like, Christopher Nolan. That's why it's gonna be very good.
Mhm.
So be honest, like who's your favorite director right now? And do you think that Christopher Nolan himself is actually really good, or is he a bit overrated?
My favorite director is always going to be Steven Spielberg
Ooh, so he's a
because
classic.
I'm a massive, massive fan of Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. Massive.
Mm,
Did he direct Jurassic World?
I think he did. No, he did not.
He did not.
Wait, I think it's Jurassic. No, it's Jurassic World that he did. Jurassic Park is the one he did.
Yeah, I know Jurassic Park is one he did, but Jurassic World, I think was someone else. But Jurassic World, speaking of that, Rebirth was mid, honestly.
Boy, he was damn ass.
Hmm?
I watched it on the plane. He was very ass.
Yeah.
Yep. So my favorite director is Martin Scorsese, actually.
Who's
So
that?
do you know who that is? Okay, so basically he's an Italian American director, and he directed a lot of the mafia based movies. Like,
Oh, Godfather.
yes,
Wow. Oh, I've heard of him. I've
yes,
heard of
correct.
Martin.
The Irish guy.
That was him.
Yes, it's him. I really love that movie. A lot of classics made by him. I would say his style is like slow burn style of movies really speak to me. Christopher Nolan is another big director I love, but yeah, I would say he's like just slightly under Martin Scorsese. But I love Christopher Nolan films a lot. I would say like on average I like more Christopher Nolan films, but I like Scorsese style more. So I
Hmm.
love Inception. I love Oppenheimer. I love Tenet also.
Hmm.
So all these big movies, which have been box office hits, are my favorite. Not just because they're popular, but because of the way they're filmed and the storyline as well. I think he's just really a good storyteller. So I think that having him release a film in 2026 is very exciting. I'm definitely gonna watch it, and yeah, can't wait because it's Greek themed as well. So
Yep.
for those who don't know, or like even I think you may not know, I was very into Greek mythology when I was younger. I love Percy Jackson. I love Greek mythology.
I'm
So
actually a
this is
big
like
fan of Percy Jackson.
yeah, so this is like a combination of two worlds. Christopher Nolan plus
You're right.
Greek mythology is a really big thing for me. Yep,
Absolutely. I understand that. Yeah.
exactly. So we have been talking about all the new releases. Yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's a live action Moana apparently.
Oh, I saw that, but people aren't very
They're hitting
keen
on
on
it now.
watching. Yeah, because it's a live action conversion of a movie that nobody really asked for.
True.
People were very, very happy with the original animated Moana. I think Moana was
That's
super
a
good.
classic. Yeah.
I remember I was a kid when it came out, right? And
Mm.
then I was told we're going to the theaters. I wasn't told where. And then when I found out it was Moana, I was like a little sad. because I wasn't really into that. But when I watched it, it was like a
You enjoy it.
really good movie,
Mm,
super good movie. And I watched it, I think, twice or thrice since it's come to streaming platforms as well.
yes,
And nobody asked for a live action remake.
that's true.
I mean, granted, The Rock is still Maui, but
I kind of feel it would make it worse, you know, like he was
yeah,
a really good voice actor. Then if I see that guy on the screen and he's
it
like,
ruins it. It
yeah,
ruins it.
he's doing some weird emotes or something, he's
And he
going to
looks
bring it.
nothing like Maui. You know, if you compare
Oh, fair,
Maui's face with The
fair,
Rock,
fair,
is
fair, fair.
entirely different. Entirely different.
Yep. The
And
Rock's more of like an egg shape. Always like a like actual stone,
correct,
like the stone statues in the
correct, exactly.
Caribbean. Yep.
So it's a live action that could ruin the magic that the animated movie created
Mm,
for a lot of people.
interesting. So there's so many big movies that are coming out. Which one do you think is the one you're most looking forward to? We know we already discussed this a bit at the start of the pod, but still, I gotta ask, which specifically do you like?
Easily Spider Man.
Spider Man.
Spider Man.
So we watching it together? It's coming out the end of month, bro. Yeah, noted, bro. Okay,
Our producer said no, so
so I guess we're not going. I guess we're not going.
I guess you're not going. I guess
Yep.
you're not going.
But I think okay, Spider Man is a big movie that I'm looking forward to.
I
Actually,
think there
what I've
hasn't
watched
been a bad Spider Man.
like Spider Man to Spider Verse, all that.
Right. Those were very good as well, actually.
Yes, I love those. So
I,
I'm waiting for that next year.
yep. And I don't know what they're going to do with part three because I think part two is my favorite is still part one,
Yep.
but part two is very well made.
Mm.
And the Metro Boomin's album, right?
Metro,
Generational
you want
drop.
some more? Nope. Okay.
Okay,
It's a generational drop. I agree.
generational drop. Really
I
good.
agree.
They got everyone. They got Offset. They got everybody.
Yeah.
Future. Everyone was on the album.
He's doing the next movie as well. There's like a lot of lore. There's a lot of like fan service, but it's all very enjoyable. Yep. And
Definitely.
that's why I would say Spider Man is like one of my favorite franchises.
But you know,
Even more than the MCU one.
people always argue about which actors.
True. Which actor is best for you?
Actually, I like them all. Honestly, I really
Okay,
like.
so you're just neutral lah.
But
So you're
my
just ruining it.
absolute favorite is Andrew Garfield
Andrew Garfield. Okay, that's a good
because that's
choice.
also the one I remember the
Mine is
most.
Tom Holland because he's the best Spider-Man and Peter Parker combined together.
He's very good. He's very
Yeah.
good. He's
So
also very good.
I
But
would say I think this is very popular opinion on the internet, but I'll say it anyway. Tobey Maguire is the best. Uh,
yeah,
he's
most
the
people
best
say he is the
Spider-Man.
best.
He's the best
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is the best Peter Parker. Then Tom Holland is the best combination of both.
You know.
So let's move on into the industry itself.
Mm.
We talked about the writer's strike, but actually one big thing which is happening now is an AI actor who's called Tilly Norwood. Apparently,
What kind of name? What kind of name is still
I
in?
mean it's AI. What do you expect, bro? They just landed a real movie, so a lot of the Hollywood actors are furious. Like Emily Blunt,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Matt Damon. A lot of people are not happy with it. So do you think that if the AI actor was actually good, would you watch it, or do you think you wouldn't support it? Because a lot of people like would say like, oh, because it's AI, you're like robbing people of real jobs, and they don't want to support it.
That's exactly why I wouldn't support it.
Really?
Even if it was a good movie, I wouldn't support it because
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of AI. I'm
interesting.
not a big fan of AI development. You
You
know,
mean like uh,
like
you
I don't like how AI is seeping
AI
into
generated
everything.
video, is it?
I hate those, and I
Okay,
don't like how AI is seeping into everything.
fair enough. I feel like creative industry is one place where AI can like just not touch.
And already it's hard for people in the creative industry for some of them to find jobs, right?
Yeah,
And this is just going to make it worse.
10 times worse.
And this is something that is unique to humans. It's been unique to humans since we started writing plays and everything.
Yep,
Since Shakespearean times.
creativity wise.
Yeah. And then now we're having a robot do that. And forget a robot writing the script or anything. We're having a robot literally
Acting.
star in it.
Yes, I think AI should stick to being a tool
Yeah.
in the entertainment industry.
I think it really is going too
Yeah.
far now.
If you want to use AI for editing, sure. If you want to use AI for like a voice changing,
Even writing a story, even though it's probably going to take snippets from other
that's
stories.
worse though. I would say AI writing the story is where's the
Yeah.
line for me. It crosses the line.
But I
Because
think people are smart enough not to use that.
exactly, because you need human touch.
Absolutely.
I would say that any AI written story is bound to be a bit sloppy. That's where the term AI slop comes from.
Yep, exactly.
So
I mean, it is just taking snippets from movies that have been previously
from
made
history, exactly.
and then making a whole new story,
So
which might not
it
even
cannot be original.
exactly.
It
Even if
cannot
it is
be
original, it won't be well. It won't bond well because it's
true.
just random snippets here and there put
Yep.
together.
And another big news which has come out is Paramount and Warner Brothers are
Yeah,
trying to merge into one giant company.
I saw that. It's been going on for a while, I think, right?
Yes, it's been a while, but I think it's almost due to be announced. It's going to be a huge deal.
Are they going through with it? I thought that not.
They are, they are.
They are
Yeah, it's moving quite well. So, if they merge, it's going to become a
a
even bigger
monopoly.
monopoly,
You think?
correct?
I mean,
Because
already
there's already
these two.
Netflix,
Yeah,
then these two are already huge companies in the market. So if they
definitely,
combine, their market share is going to be huge.
absolutely. It's
So
it's a bad thing actually.
it's a bad thing.
It's a very
I was
bad
just
thing.
gonna ask you that. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a very bad thing because
Interesting.
a monopoly is almost always not good,
Yeah.
no matter
They
what
will
it is.
basically dictate the market, and then
Exactly.
your subscription bills, which are already quite high in this economy, is gonna be even higher. Netflix as well benefit from this because let's say Paramount and Warner Brothers, the merged company, they increase their streaming
Prices.
service prices. They can Netflix can also
Netflix.
justify an increase. As long as they're below Paramount and Warner Brothers, they are the winners
The only
basically.
possible good outcome is if they reduce prices,
Mm,
and then it kind of instigates a price war between Netflix and
Netflix and them.
Amazon Prime and these guys.
But why would Paramount do that
Exactly.
when they have a even bigger
And they're probably in
content library
cahoots
to
with
access?
Netflix as well.
That's true.
They're probably in cahoots with Netflix as well. They're probably in cahoots with Amazon Prime.
So let's move on to the last section, which is music. So I know we said we'll discuss movies, but with movies, music comes in hand.
Yeah, we can just touch on it quickly. Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll touch on it quickly. So a lot of big music have been dropping this year and month. Madonna dropped, Rolling Stones dropped,
Right. Madonna. I heard.
Future, Olivia Rodrigo, Ariana Grande. So like, what's one recent song which is actually on your playlist, and what are you skipping?
Honestly, I have to be honest. I haven't been keeping up with these music releases.
Really?
No, I haven't.
Drake? Not your Drake.
Drake.
Drake dropped very
Drake, the
recently.
3 albums. Yeah, I'm in the midst of going
In the
through them.
midst of
Yeah,
okay. So you're just a fake Drake fan then?
I'm a real Drake fan, but I mean, and nobody said this is anything worth watching. I mean, worth listening to as well.
Yeah, that's true. I
Everyone
listened
says
to
it's
I
great.
listened to the first one and it was mid.
I mean, some songs were good.
Yeah.
Plot twist was good.
Plot
I'm a
twist is
big
good.
fan of plot twist.
Uh
Um, you don't know
I
that
was
one,
I
do
was
you?
gonna say Janice STFU, but it's a bit corny, actually.
Yeah,
But
it's
okay,
a
the
little bit.
chorus is corny. The rest of it is okay. It's
It's
actually
okay.
alright.
It's not bad.
But then other than that, all the other songs are quite bad.
Future, I find Future to be mid. Honestly,
Future's mid.
I think he himself is mid,
What is
but his
with
songs are
you?
very good.
These songs are
His
very
songs
bad.
are super good.
Yeah. We're
I
not
think,
talking about the person.
yeah.
Because if you go into the
No, I
person, a
mean
lot of these artists are not great people.
like just him, like his vocals alone.
Oh. Oh.
I think his
I thought you were
songs are
going
fire.
deeper.
Nah, his songs are fire, and his vocals match it really well.
Yes.
But I think his vocals, like if you put it aside and you compare
The
Lil
Future
Tecca and
and
all that,
Metro Boomin.
Lil Tecca is much better than Future in terms of pure vocals. Though.
I feel like that's not a crazy opinion though. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
you thought
not.
it's a crazy opinion. It's not.
But Future's songs are, I mean, I think one of the most popular in rap.
Lil
And
Tecca's album last year is one of my
Lil
favorites
Tecca, he's
of all time.
on his
It's
really
really
good.
good.
It's very good.
Yep. And
His last 2 albums were super good.
last two. Okay,
Last
I
two,
don't remember his second last
last two
one.
super good. Very
Yes.
very good albums.
Uh, you know. So what's one song you're actually listening? Daisies.
Really,
I really like the song.
I also like that, but
Yep.
I prefer Speed Demon.
Okay. One song that I've been listening to a lot recently. I feel like I have a very popular TikTok music taste. Is Stateside. I really like Stateside.
You know what? I liked it when
Girly
it came
pop. It's
out.
girly pop. It's
No,
nice.
I liked it when it came out. It's a great song. But
Yeah.
now that it's being so overused, I don't like it
You
anymore.
think of it? Yeah. In terms of music, I feel like it's quite we're quite spoiled for choice, but a lot of the choice is not great.
Mhm.
I feel like music in general has fallen off.
Or
Prime
some
time was the
songs,
2010s. Prime
right?
time was 2010s.
Easily 2010s. I mean, even now I listen to old Rihanna songs. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Even now I listen
Interesting.
to old Rihanna songs. Like you know
Why
that,
specifically? Rihanna?
I don't know.
That's why I'm like
I
quite
really like her
quite
songs.
quite
I
taken
really
back.
like
I've
her
never
songs.
heard of that before.
I'm a big fan of her songs. Like "Wanna Be Starting Something" by Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Right? That's the "Mama Say Mama Sa" part, right?
yeah.
She remixed that.
Oh, okay, okay. I
I'm
did not
familiar
know
with the
that.
song. Please don't stop the music. You know that song?
Oh, yes, I know that.
And if you listen closely, you can hear Michael Jackson
In the background.
vocals. Yeah.
Oh,
And turns out, I think that song was in 2002 or something. So she had his permission or something like that.
to be fair, I've never heard that song outside of like a departmental store or like a party. So
Yeah, but
that's why I've never heard those.
it really brings nostalgia to me.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Okay.
very good song.
So just one thing to wrap it up. You know, what would you say like? What's your big hot take on movies, music, or AI by this time next year?
My hot take:
Yeah.
by next year,
Next year.
I think theater attendance will reduce even further.
Even for that's not a
Even further.
hot take. That's
No,
quite
people
normal.
are saying that it's going to recover soon.
Oh, so you're being negative.
Yeah, because they're saying
So
like,
it's spoiling
lots
the
of
party.
movies are coming. Yeah,
Okay.
like for example, like you mentioned, Avengers,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Odyssey. Lots of movies are coming up, and these are going to
Odyssey.
easily extend into what?
Odyssey.
So it's Odyssey,
Yes.
and these are all going to extend into next year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're already halfway through the year.
Yeah.
More than halfway through, the year.
Mm.
But I still think theater viewership is going to decline.
Okay, I agree with you on that. Even though that's not a good thing, But I feel like we are actually kind of the problem because we do stream a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, my hot take is I think that the Marvel's cinematic universe is going to be on the bounce back. I think the next two movies are going to be really huge. At least I hope so. Because I really enjoyed the MCU days, man. Those were peak,
Yeah. Those are
peak,
peak.
peak,
But
peak
then they
movies.
killed off most of the good people.
Yeah.
So now it's hard.
So that's all for this episode. Thank you guys for listening. I felt like it's more of a chill episode where we're just
Mhm.
discussing the entertainment industry, the state of it, our thoughts on it, and yeah, that's all for today. Click here for more and click here to subscribe. And with that, we'll see you in the next one.
See you.
Bye bye.